Okay.
We're going to be getting into this
C9
one
on defense. MIBR on attack. Yet another raid boss for Aspas.
These teams steady at the beginning though. No signs of life. Just creeping up to the angles. And Oxy is going to be looking to explode at a moment's notice here. And he spots it. Body's going wide. Luckily,
so many people dueling on the flash hit too.
Here. MIBR would carve out a bit of a path. Make it nice and even, 3v3.
Well. I love that little sidestep by Verno. You see how he walked super wide, way into A main, and just pulled the crosshair away from the rest of the team. He's allowed it to get back into a 3v3, but Net's utility
we
is
like
covering
the show's
a lot
vibe
of
this
the middle
weekend
of
for
this
sure. For sure, and
C9 though,
been nice.
They're only going to really have the breach stun to make this retake happen.
Got you.
And all these players are going to be quite late to actually make it over on the rotation.
So stealth drone in through the back, clears the way in towards C. Util's going to be dealt with. Cloud9 now happy to set up. Bide their time, try and play this one into the retake.
Shadows traveling.
Shannon still has a
Smoke
paranoia
for
to
smoke
work with.
at the same time.
Verno
does have salvos.
Salvo's going to be used actually preemptively here by MIBR. Looking to see if they can find a win con in the midst of all of this.
Dude, it's
here,
like
Vic. It just lights out.
Dude, there's something about Vic today.
No, that he is playing
insane. With these
he really is.
rounds.
I'm pretty sure it's equal on pistols, right? And it's 3-2.
That last map. Gotta feel good to have that impact and clutch up the pistol round.
He was basically top fragging the entirety of Lotus. He was dominating the previous time that we saw him on the stage as well.
Was he not top fragging on Pearl? I thought he was.
He's consistently putting up big numbers.
Let's go! Sit your ass down, boy!
You look at this lobby, you talk about contenders for Rookie of the Year. Maybe you're thinking of Cortesia, Verno, the
Net gets the judge out again as well.
Regions, but Vic has kind of sneakily come up and
he tied top frag with Zephyr on Pearl.
Good showing with C9 thus far, especially in stage 1.
Aspas, Verno's opted to drop him just the Outlaw, full armor as well, so this is a big investment into the raid boss. Let's see what he can do with it here. Rattling off the bullets out from short. That's a quick evacuation from Zephyr. Doesn't really want much more to do with it.
And the raid boss has been assassinated, so that armor investment is gone. Though the Outlaw, of course, can change hands, get passed down.
Yeah, and there's 3 people that can one-shot.
2 guns picked up here, but a good spot on the drone from Zephyr. Force MIBR to reconsider their options in this round.
And on a round like this, just take a look at the Cypher setup here as well, because this is what Net's going to be
they
doing in
got
a
a lot
lot of
of
the
info.
rifle rounds too, where these things matter a little bit more. But he's getting full information down C. He knows that nobody's playing in that area. Tripping garage. I mean, it just means that Cloud9 never have to worry about the kind of west side of the map at all.
The west side.
Yeah, don't have to worry about Beto coming up. It's a fault line. Oxy's going to supplement at least. He's going to add in a bit of extra fire. Paranoia sweeping forwards.
I was going to say, that is pretty
it.
far range for
It's
it.
rewarded. Vic is quick with the
Okay,
cleanup.
I
2
feel like
players
they got
surviving
okay amount of guns out of them. Who takes the hit? I was going to say, who takes the hit for the Outlaw purchase?
Outlaw purchase.
Or does Artsin take the sacrifice?
Normally
Artsin
takes the hit, it feels like.
Yeah.
Guy never gets a full buy into his
My thrifty
first buy. Oh, that's a nice shot.
Does look like at the moment Verno's going to be the one tanking it with a Stinger purchase. Seems a little bit strange, but at the same time, C9 don't have the world's best bonus round buy. An Outlaw and a Bulldog to work with is not much.
Looks like they're going to try and get Oxy posted on down C long.
It's a double push deep, but MIBR have no inclination to work their way over towards C. They've all grouped up now. A long control is theirs. Sending it forwards now with a stealth drone. Zephyr, it's a critical break for him, and Paranoia is going to sweep forwards.
We got flash to push him away. Drone spots 3. Oh, that's a good omen flash though from Shannon now.
Might to be taken here, but that's rapid
Maybe it missed.
and quick. Zephyr is just weaving in and out, just trying to survive. But a response from MIBR is just a
Those are crazy on this one. Child, let me just check the bunnies aren't eating cables.
In this A hit, they wouldn't have had many other options. Had
They're
no
very
map
close.
control really, except for A and A long. Actually, there was some really nice team fighting from them, and Artsin picking up a couple big kills. Gets them this round. And
they're all tucked away, it's fine.
keeps things in control.
Nice that they still had the utility to be able to go for a two-phase hit there. The first wave of just the tail
Bunnies,
drone
yeah, they're
coming
getting
in.
more and more
But you know, if you
confident.
don't break
They're
that and
exploring
respond to
more
it,
of the
they're gonna
house.
be instantly on you with the
And
flashes, the
They
dashes.
love the area with the
Artazine
cables.
Still had
It's
enough
not
in the
good.
back pocket
And
a
they will
rifle
eat
to
them
boot to be
real
able to get
fast.
that one through.
Shenom's been such a fun player to watch, the way he's using these TPs proactively throughout this series
Um,
now.
Okay, really big buy round, especially for C9 in terms of the money on this one. Salvos to push them away. No one breaks the recon though, but I don't. Yeah, only scanned one.
TP up towards
Insta draw. Wait, they just straight up
Obviously
hitting
looking
sight.
for a fight. He was stalled out by the salvos early on in the round, but now he's popped his dash. He's looking to take the fight as they're
Towards short.
Yeah, they invested double smoke. They wanted to hit here.
Dissipating though, and your chance running short. Oh my goodness, they just about missed each other.
I thought he spotted a leg there, but he can't have done.
Tucked tight to the side. Util considered Cortesia. He's just checking a cam, I believe.
Does he dare show an ankle?
It's like
a
a Victorian era, mate. Yeah.
Well,
He's
be
just
uncouth.
waiting. Biding their time.
4 players stacked on the site, though. This does
Yeah,
not look good for MIBR.
they
if
cut
they commit.
sound,
That's a bait setup as well.
but
for
it's
Cloud9. Look at it,
info,
top 2 players in the
info,
corner.
info.
They're doing a
So
little
Twice
dance.
against it.
the 4 players just stay strong. The cut of
44
sound doesn't do too
seconds.
much. Cortesia.
Cortesia, okay. Collects that kill. Looking to move in a different
Yeah.
direction when you have 37 seconds
Okay,
left.
now what
They're
though?
canceling off of this one.
30
They
seconds, and no
don't have a
matter
ton of
what,
control, but they did keep
they're
this
going
cam
into
down
something.
big. No
Is
one
it
is
camera?
walked up.
30 seconds left.
Oh, it's all on net.
Is it?
Yeah. He's the one to try and hold
Okay,
them
4-1.
back.
The 4 makes sound. The 1
Onslaught
late
is
pushes
gonna be
into the garage when
approaching.
they get like to here.
He's going to get gifted at least
He
with the
pushes a bit
possibility
too
of just
early.
one fight, but as
Hit
he's
the shotting,
activating the
though,
setup,
so
that's
who
when
cares?
Cortesia strikes. Oh, just the best timing in the world for these MIBR players to be taking.
2 absolutely perfect 1v1s for Cortesia. Just wins the round for MIBR. C9 don't want to risk losing this one out. Don't have a lot of money left. Their bank would be broken if they lost these guns.
Mitch is
Save.
clearing out short, wondering
Ooh.
if somebody could be around here. But
Dude,
I think he's just
MIBR will
looking to
be
try to upgrade
loving
his
that.
weapon. They pinged where the body was, so I think he...
The classic
I
chat.
might be wrong here, but I think
3K.
there is a Vandal down short behind him. But surely you're not happy with saving a Guardian in this spot, really. That was a beautiful timing from Cortesia, who's been pretty fantastic today.
We've
We've
the
had
highest things.
his name on our lips so many times where he's had double kills, triple kills, or just, like in this round, a crucially important single frag to be able to knock something open.
Lovely shots.
Cortesia, I think, stole that rifle that you were talking about.
Yeah, so Mitch did have to just keep the Guardian in. So now you've got 2 Guardians and a Judge into this round. Pretty horrible way for Cloud9's
Okay, net with a judge.
economy to have gone, considering
What
that
is
they've got the
this?
pistol.
Because I
Last 2 rounds have been all about A. On the
Wouldn't
defensive
mind
side,
a
Net has been
tactical
throwing
pause.
a cam down the bottom of C most of these rounds and getting a ton
Jack,
of
give me-
info over there.
give me like 20 seconds.
MIBR's never cleared that out. They've never really looked towards mid other than putting their own Cypher camera in that space. It's just been a game about taking in lobby control in these late round hits, or in that last round, the pivot back over.
I think if you see a team that's playing their attack sites like this, you shouldn't be too worried, because in theory they will run back into net in some spot that ruins the round. You know, you can't just be doing 20-second pivots back into C every single round and expect it to work for you every time. But that round they got away with it.
That they did. For Cloud9 though, still going to be taking this tactical timeout. A couple rounds earlier, they were kind of considering options, walking a player down C, getting Oxy posted in that area of the map.
Yeah, I think the reason that they're taking the tactical timeout, though, might be less to discuss strategy and more to discuss economy, because it doesn't look like they're going to force here. Originally, they had bought up as if they were going to force into the round. They had double Guardian and a Judge. And now they've decided just to go for pistols on a couple of their players so that they can still buy into round 6. So that might be an instance of attack timeout being used a bit more as a, wait, hold on, guys, you got the wrong read here.
Great call out of the timeout from MIBR. They're sending it towards C. Only Net is here to receive.
They don't break the cam. Wait until the final moments to do that, and Cloud9 eager to take a bit of control towards A lobby, but it's
Okay,
already
kind of
coming
perfect
through.
timing. Didn't miss too much. They
And I
saved the
almost feel
3
like you wanna
guns.
save
2
pretty
don't buy too
quickly
much
here
on
for
top of
C9,
it.
maybe see if you can
Insta
hit
C
something
hit that we
early
said would
on,
be
but if
happening
not, using
loads.
these weapons. would likely mean a pretty big reset.
On his aim.
The
Nah, just gave him
opener,
some
again,
hay.
this guy's been Mr. Consistent.
Trying to save the cables.
Tizia eventually cleaned up though. They hunt him down and reclaim the gun. Doing a bit of recycling.
MIBR grouping to
heavy.
fight spawn.
Yeah, exactly. Lots of players in through spawn. But that refight once more. It's a Sheriff in the hands of net, not the weapon of choice to really deal with, but counter stun is even perfect on top of it.
Low
Let's lay it down
HP.
here. 3 players
Against the
left to try and
smoke,
make
so
a
they
mark,
can't
and
really
that's
go down
Cloud9
towards long.
trying to do the most here, but time is ticking away and getting away from them at that. The player positions. Verno is even going to be that safety
Yeah,
net.
it's just about damage now.
As his salvos, and already it's ticking. They
They
realize
got to
that
do
the
a
job
lot
is
of
done.
this because the money's
They got
so
all
good
the
from the
kills they
round
needed
before.
there. It was just a matter of doing it a little more quickly, and Cloud9 might have been able to
I'd
make
seen with the
something
def
happen
gets
in a
his
spot
ult.
like that.
Zep has
They
his
did
ult.
have to be a lot quicker than they actually were, because as you said,
They
Salvo's
also
still in
got
the
a
back
free
pocket of
sight
Verno,
on
but
C.
Red Bull clutch. Probably the easiest one Verno will ever get. He just sat there towards Cubby, and the threat was the thing that got it across the line. I do think this is going to be a good idea for Cloud9 overall, the idea of hunting that lurker. Back when we saw MIBR play just last week against G2 on this map, Cortesia was almost always part of a one-person lurk on the opposite side of the map to the rest of his team. And so if you can find him and hunt him down, you can actually play retakes upper man
Oh my goodness.
fairly consistent.
Chris?
Going zooming through, seeing what MIBR can cook up. Drone out through and wide, just trying to sidestep past the smoke as well. That's Vic hunting for a timing. But we receive
What I was going to say before this, and I wish I had,
Full 5v5
I was going to say,
retake here.
does C9 like try and shut down C early? Because once you start realizing you can easy get over towards C and there's no resistance, teams at the moment are just spamming it. Speaking of spamming, how did they only tank that much damage?
These bullets being laid down, Addison holding.
Rolling Thunder.
Rolling Thunder, and here's the kills collected.
1, 2, 3 that are
Push
hit.
them
Omen
back as well
flash.
as the fight was just
Ooh,
about to be
Vic.
taken.
Been fragging
Turn to
heavy,
pause
but
unwillingly
he
there
Omen
for
flashed and
Cloud9.
they didn't manage to get through the choke.
Just being stalled out
Dash
to
from
such a high
Recon.
degree already to Cloudburst though to get themselves back in along with a dart, whipping it all the way around here. Cortesia
Salvos
to the
go in,
side,
they
the
got
salvos,
half.
but half has been earned to win con. The Cloud9 can work with a couple of taps there, bullets flying forwards, just trying to go off the neural after the
Damn,
reveals.
nicely handled in the
Stands its
end.
ground, holds it down.
I thought they
Cloud9
messed it
finally
up,
able
to
to
be
get
honest.
around.
I thought they missed their,
That was pretty
could they
similar
miss
actually
their
to the previous one, except C9
like
sent
window
it
to
as
go
soon as
in?
they
Shout out to
possibly
Oxy, he
could.
did
The
so much by the
retakes
way.
are looking good. The way that
Smoke
they're fighting
into
together, the
dash,
kills
and they
they're
managed to kill 2,
leveraging,
right?
And the uncomfortable spots that they're putting MIBR players into, like this one for example, onto Aspas.
Oh, that recon.
Really nice util usage as well. Zeppa sends the dart for Oxy to dash in and get that 2K. And Zeppa himself taking a bit of a world tour
Get you up, get you up.
from that double duelist comp, playing Yoru to start now, top fragging on the Sova. As again, MIBR head
two
towards C, but
C
this time,
spams
Oxy the
in a
off
row.
hand and a good bait from
Big
net.
change up with the picked up op.
Still think it got spotted actually.
And Oxy's in a lot of trouble. Updraft up and away. He's missed the initial shot. Bladestorm, an attempt to
Oh,
salvage.
boy.
Last pass, straight back at it. It's making sashimi out of the rest of the players out onto the side here. And Vic will do quite a bit to try and offset the damage done. Running and gunning.
What is
Classic
going?
right
Wait,
click.
it's so
This is
fast-paced
pure
right now.
carnage.
Osmos is playing gun game. Goes from the rifle, 2 kills with that, and now a 1v2 for Zeppa.
And he's finding the perfect timing.
Oh,
on top
that's
of
a
it, but the
crazy
final boss
shot.
himself,
It's an
Aspas.
absolute shot from
It's a
him.
4-piece overall into the round.
Nuts round from
Locks it up.
Aspas. Dude, the jet off was wild
Dude,
during
that
this.
crouch peek at the end from Aspas was filthy though, man. Securing the 4K, I mean, some of this is mess.
I mean, the
Some
whole of
this
it's
all over the
the whole of
place.
it's a mess. Look at this.
Like, how do you keep up with the chaos of what's going on here as the jet players on both sides? But look at this one at the end. Crouch, and just, oh, I'm not even sure he threw the crouch in there, to be honest with you. It looked like it did from the other POV. But he's so precise with that first bullet.
It looks like he's just giving him a migraine. Oxy has a hero rifle.
Okay, change up from C9 as well. It's just like
this round.
big punish over towards here. They were going to camera into Omen, flash into send it if they saw anyone.
Oh, we've gone C for 3 rounds in a row. Now we're going to just go back to our same 4 towards A look. It's just been a 4-1 all day from MIBR.
Yeah, and this was really the same thing that they were doing
Hero
against
gun
G2.
for Oxy,
That's why
which
I'm
is on the
saying that
right
finding
side at the
Cortez
moment.
here and really trying to punish that is going to be key for them, especially when he's playing aggressive on anti-ecos like this. He does give his team a really nice option to pivot back to him whenever he likes.
Yeah, he's called him back.
And I think he's just giving so much info here. The fact that the trip goes down and then nobody reclears this.
He heard them running too.
Yeah,
Watching
pretty sure he
Cortez
had
play
2
this
running.
map reminds me a lot of like early days Les back when he was on Loud with these really proactive
Good
lurks
call. Yeah, I mean, this is what you
into
see a
mid,
lot, and this is
into
why
garage.
sometimes
willing
like
to take
callers
those
get a
risks,
lot
those
of credit,
liberties
but
that
honestly, it's
if
like
his
the
team
lurkers that get a
decides,
lot,
"Yo,
a lot
great
of credit
options
for
to
just like
pivot
the
is
info
it's
gathered
an open
and being
C site
able
that
to
he's earned."
feel confident enough to call their team back.
Yeah, good call overall. Gamble stack Cloud9 not working out. Very good
It's a
back
great
credit. We'll try
shot.
and get
Actually, just on
fast
him.
into the fight here, into the fray all the way through. But
Aspas
yeah,
is frying him.
working against the rifles into the hands of Aspas. Good luck. MIBR, it's inevitable at this point. Going to be sitting at that 5th round.
Did someone shoot the recon for him? I was in the overview, we saw the recon behind, and I was like, well,
do a bit of damage if he can.
he
It's not
might
really
just
gonna
get
do
wrecked
much
here if he
overall to the
actually goes for
economy.
that, but I think someone
If
on
anything,
his
you
team
wanna go down
shot
for
it.
the spike. You don't want to build up Verno to that ult.
Yeah, I'm surprised we don't see Verno hunting for it, actually.
A lot
There's
of
definitely plays that you can make with
again,
the
a
tail
lot of
ultimate that'll make that one
a lot of C.
extremely valuable to
Lot
use.
of
He is
C.
sticking around, looking to see if he can find the kill onto Vic, who's presumably looking to die to Spike. He's a bit too slow on it here.
I think Bruno dies to it as well.
Oh, he does. Yep. All good.
He's got 4K in the back. I'm not sure he's too worried about the economic implications at this point. Operator coming online here for Oxy. They're going to need a big opening pick, I think. We've seen C9 looking to try to hunt the lurker, looking to try to flank Retake.
Okay, Oxy gets the op out on defense.
These early contests for space have been going the way of MIBR, and I think Oxy
2-9 loss bonus,
but
but
just get stopped by the salvos,
everyone from
surely.
C9 will be sitting around basically 3,100, so they would have to
Just
eco. So if
ready to
MIBR
go
win
for
this,
now
they,
and
I'm
chance
not
to take
saying
the lead.
guaranteed, but they're kind
If
of
they
looking
get
like a
Oxy
7.
posted in A, it frees up a
at
lot of
least.
resources to go deal with the lurker.
You have any interest in
rest of this map.
doing player
And of
profile
course,
vids?
he
What do you
tries
mean
to
doing
lurk
them?
down short. He's going to run straight into Oxy.
First time MIBR has sent
It's
any
not massively on my list of
exploration
things to
towards
do.
B this game. Looking to maybe fake this space. Have the 3 strong force down C send it as well, or maybe it's just a lurk. A very interesting round here for MIBR.
Yeah, hoping that they can pull players, I think, on the rotate potentially. Net is under a tremendous amount of pressure. Receiving a bit of help in the meantime, but MIBR, these mid-round audibles are going to be calling. Look, they're not hard committing. They've got access to the B site, and they're making it very well known. Damage done, multitudes of players, and betrayed by the barrel, just poking through. Zephyr.
Bro, the
is
double
no more.
lurkers
Oxy
over towards
is gonna
B
be
got
joining
so
him, I think,
much.
shortly. Just giving a hop
Especially when
over,
there's a
but
lot of
Shaneum
a lot of pressure
all the
over
more aware
towards
for
C
it.
as well. This is nice from MIBR, man.
point-
They look good.
This is a wrap for Cloud9. You've got to try and save these rifles.
Such a cool round for MIBR. They've conditioned these 4-1 lurks, only ever committing where they insta-show or calling back onto their lurk on the other side. Here, for the first time, sending forces towards B, faking C with the spike, and then
Imagine they
falling back
get
into it.
everyone.
Really nice mix-up
Good stun.
from Artsin and
A
the
great stun.
MIBR as they
Nicely
kill
done
Net
from
with the
Artsin and
salvos,
Verno.
deny C9 an economic advantage here.
This
On
was
a
a
Zine
lovely
as well.
round. Just
What an
using the.
IGL. I mean, this is a guy
No,
that
yeah, I agree.
hasn't got a long history of doing it. at
Round
a
before was
typically top level.
Gauzier,
2
but
months.
Right. And Frod just decided, like, dude, you're the guy to do it for this team. And he's been getting better and better, I think, while still having great individual performances. Rounds like this, it's a beautiful idea.
Artsin wasn't really the
Bro,
guy
I'm
to...
destroying these guys, oh my god.
He wasn't the one who was pitching to be IGL. Fraud was like, hey, you know this game, you've been with me for a while, you understand my plan, why don't you try it out? And, well, that trial has been so successful thus far as C9 on an
The
eco,
hero
they'll send
judge.
Oxy on a mission down mid.
We've seen these half-pipe weapons, they can do damage. If MIBR make mistakes, they're not really in a habit of making them, though, to be honest, at this point, as we've been giving credit
no,
to the
they've been
calling.
looking very, very
Their
nice.
mid-round audibles, the way that they've been calling around whether a player gets a lurk or not. It's been quite
And like
fantastic.
even
But
here,
Oxy,
like that's an
what
incredible
you
shot.
get, to be
But even
honest.
here,
Superstar
this guy's
was,
running, and the other
potentially
two are
going for
ready for the
more, but
reaction.
Yeah, rifle in the hands of Aspas. That's
Like
going to be swiftly
I
dismissing
like what I'm seeing.
the counterpart.
Cortez just pulled 3 players over towards A, but MIBR might still look to call back into him.
Down through short. It's a hard clear for MIBR. Going to have to play this one tied
Yeah,
together.
it's a good little bait.
Trying to contact all the
Ooh,
way
it's a
through.
really
It
good
is
bait
bullets
now.
through the wall as well. Slow down to
For the
a
judge
net.
here as well.
Still judge in play. And Sim's in danger, yet they navigate it regardless. And now, Mitch was supposed to be that danger
No
player.
way,
Bruno's
that's a
running and
headshot.
getting a jumper in the air.
That's a
Somehow still
headshot.
getting value
It's
out of
doable.
it.
Look at the HP, super
But it
doable.
might be art to make out with a round win here when there was all that danger just
They're getting a
circling
lot
around
of
on the A
rounds.
side.
We said with the round
Near enough a
before, they
miracle.
might be able to get to 7. They get
Felt
to
similar
7.
to that
They
Lotus round
could
when
get it
Net
to
was
9.
tucked towards B
Yeah.
with a judge and got 2, and then he was cackling about it afterwards. But this round was not to be. And I don't even know really how Mitch lands that shot, but it's
What is that?
not the
I mean, they
silliest
kinda
one
look
of the
it
round,
onto him.
as it happens.
Okay.
So Oxy goes for a walk down mid though in this round.
What is this? What is this? Do you know that ghost bug?
Okay, I don't know what
I don't know what he's saying.
I don't
Ghost
know.
bug?
I don't know what Ghost
Full
Bug he's talking
stack?
about, but also the
Chat,
tech
he
pause has
knows.
not come through either. So maybe the admins didn't know the Ghost Bug that he was talking about.
He's making a joke, I think, about them having walls, but
I don't think so. He looked
No, I
serious
don't
about
think
it.
so.
well, Oxy, that's an opener that Cloud9 have been struggling to get for quite some time here.
Oh, when you
pause into the
see
exec,
someone on
and
the
maybe
mid.
I'm not choosing
Okay,
to commit.
it's
Cortez has a
okay.
very
Yeah,
good
yeah, I
lurk
do
up
know
at
the one.
garage window,
Where you like
but it
see
is
someone
being
standing
held
there,
from Mitch backside B. He'll have to pick his timing very carefully.
and they're on your screen, but not on anyone else's screen.
Moves. Through mid.
Dude, that's
I mean,
still in the
way that
game.
MIBR
That's kind of
dissecting
nuts.
A lot of the weak points here. Cloud9 set up. It's a critical fight. It's about to be one out potentially. My God, it's laboured, but eventually getting it. He's up in the air.
What?
Get away with bloody murder.
There's no way,
Surely out.
man.
You get away with that.
Oh,
Taskmaster,
bro,
why not?
they're
Put a cherry
wrecking
on
them.
top. Bake me a cake while you're at it.
Wait,
This is a
what is
collapse, a
Bren
crumble.
talking about?
Of C9. I was. I mean, that's just
I
tragic.
stopped listening to Bren and then I
fight
came
itself
back
is so
when he said,
laboured.
bake me a
I don't know whether
cake
he was
while
trying
you're
to
at
bait
it.
out the
I
swing
feel
or
like I
whether he was
missed
actually
so
going for the
much.
wall bang shots, but the fact you also land the shorty kill after.
You mean Wyatt? Oh yeah, sorry,
And this
Wyatt.
was a Cloud9
True,
that
Wyatt.
had 2 chances to close
Right.
out on Lotus to clinch their spot in the playoffs, go up 3-0 in the group before they even have to face G2. But now, having to face the music here, 8-3 on MIBR's attack
And it's
side.
not like it's a crazy attack
And they're
sided
gonna
comp,
have
it's pretty much the
Probably
default.
both initiator ults heading into this final round.
Dude, they're out here taking
Yeah, like we
pictures
said,
with
we
the
haven't seen
cam.
C9
Oh my
win on Haven, as
goodness.
far as I'm aware, since late 2023.
They're so rich, they're just gonna die to Spike. Don't
That
risk giving
is-
Zeppa the ult. That's actually pretty base. They don't wanna. They don't want to give him a chance, I think, to get the kill there.
That's just disrespectful, man.
Mid-maxing.
Okay,
That's
so
disrespectful.
Zeppa is one
I mean,
away, and he
how
probably
do you
wants
lose
the
a round like
A
this
orb.
And then all of your opponents die to Spike.
Are they gonna overthink this, or are they gonna
that's
let him have it?
brutal. Cortesia is just getting into garage. C9 are not running reclears through that area of the map, and they're just waiting for him. And then
Oh my
even
god,
when
they're
they
gonna
wait
do
for him,
it?
they
Dude, I
lose
was
to
gonna
him.
say they might do this. They
Armageddon's
insta-pop
out.
this,
Yeah, I'm
force
seeing
them
things on
into the
minimap.
actual
It's about
duel
to be chaotic.
itself.
It's about to be messy.
Off
Hold
the
on to your
bat.
seats.
They know they're there.
Clash in the skirmish.
Oh my god, it's so smart. It's sick. Dude, I was actually gonna say this, and I was like, nah, it's pointless.
TP on bricks. Mass cleanups in order here, and it's Zeppa and Oxy on janitor duty.
Dude, it's got
Just trying
nuts
to make
though.
the most of it.
Four-person
They're
aggro.
definitely finding the
I thought
advantage.
they were gonna off the.
And edge they were looking for, still double fighting. This is how you throw it. You do not want to be
I thought they
giving
were
this
gonna off the
guy
ripper,
ins.
to be
Cortesia's been
honest.
on an
But
absolute
they wanted to get a pure info.
tear
Because it
this
could have
entire
looked incredibly
series.
dumb. But they were
May have
definitely gonna
just
go for the
given
orb.
him a lifeline.
This guy is just a monster.
only has a
13 to
judge. He
5,
wants to get it
1v3
done.
potential.
And Cortesia is
He's
defending
got
these
a
weapons.
judge. Of course he does.
Hell of a read, but anticipating that it could be in a different direction. And Net's just going to be waiting for the smite to be planted before he can receive that upgrade. Wants to play it safe.
Okay, he can get an upgrade, but he
The
can't.
trip's there for good
He
information
can't.
anyway
Yeah,
on
he
the
can't get
flank,
over
so
the trip.
if he has the confidence to go for a plant, he's going to have great info about where Net is coming from.
Camera to
Cortesia has a camera in the
clear.
post point.
Yeah, now you know that you
And there
can
are
plan.
no
He's gonna think
cages
he's
for Net.
heaven. Breaks the trip, and that's incredible. How do you want to play it?
Now it comes down to a game of timings. Both these players going to be drifting around.
Oh, this is brutal. I mean, it looks like it's
It
planted
is
for CT.
so
It looks like it's
brutal.
planted for Heaven. you're not really going to think about a guy being tucked
You
short.
think
I don't
he's going to
here.
spawn.
Yeah, it's unorthodox. We'll see if Net considers it here. Steadily working, trying to clear up all of those unknowns across the map, but now getting a move on, getting a run on because he can hear it. Spike stuck, but Net none the wiser.
Really nice, man. He's so good.
Cortesia.
The 1v3, just as C9 started to get a little bit of confidence.
He said it himself that he was destroying these guys on comms with his team, and he has just been outstanding.
I still love the idea from MIBR.
long.
It was a great barrier down call in my opinion. But he wanted info. I would love for him to just go off it from just confidence, but still makes sense.
And that Red Bull clutch puts the half to 9-3. C9, they'll have to mount a massive comeback if they want to rally in this series.
C9 have to win pistol. I mean, it was 9-3 on Lotus, but it's just early. Cypher diff, dude. He's just really on. Like Gortz is like he's really on today. So's Vic. Like those two are having just like a big 1v1 kind of game. C9 know they got absolutely wrecked here. Polvi, what's happening? Polvi, when do you play again? Monday, right? You play again tomorrow. Do you not? You're down so bad. Where's your confidence gone, mate? What's happening here? Ovi, get someone in your team to save 400 and a pistol so you can get that op early.
And listen, they've seen
telling
ups,
you.
there's been downs, and Cloud9
You're an opper,
potentially
man.
kicking themselves that they couldn't close it out on
You've lost
Lotus.
first Cupid.
Here on Haven.
Damn,
Been
dude.
hard going
The
for them.
Cupid stray
Making
as
some
well.
Pretty poor decisions, I think, as well. We've been talking about how, honestly, it's just been a very good macro game from MIBR as well.
Ovi, I'm telling you, the IGL and the pistol round, tell him, save the extra 400 for me.
Audibles as well, whatever, and whoever you want
Get
to
that
really
op
attribute
third
the
round,
success
no matter
to,
what.
MIBR are winning because of it.
I don't think Cloud9 got proactive enough, though, at actually clearing out certain
Whoa,
areas of the
we got a
map.
new raid
They were
boss.
kind of waiting for MIBR to be the ones that made the play and came to them. Now C9 are on the attack, though, and I do expect Oxy to be the one
We got a new
driving
raid
the
boss.
tempo,
It's not
but
Aspas on this
waiting
one.
with a Sheriff.
Oh yeah, this is a bit brutal. One, Faultline's going to get a decent job of clearing him out wide here. It's Dart that's
Are you
avoided.
just an opper?
Dash popped
I
off,
don't want to
and
be the one
everybody
to say it,
wants to
but
avoid him. Don't blame him. Skirting around
you're an
from the
opper.
raid boss.
don't want to say
Slowing
the
it down into
just,
the mid-round.
especially when you're lacking confidence these days.
And calling for the walk-up. Flash pop play in through B. It's open access, but there are these sight lines that are opened up, and there's no smokes forward after shock. Pushing it back once more. Paranoia is going to be sweeping through anyway, blinding up most of them. Causing it even, though. It's 4v4 as it stands, and tap, a push forwards. This is Cloud9 potentially overcooking because Verno has got a bit of a read on it, but he's just missed the timing onto this one, and the smoke's going to be pushed. Doubled up with the discipline there.
Big flash.
Hard
Great
committed,
flash.
hard
Oh my
stuck
god.
into the
Oh
corner,
god.
near sighted
Oh god.
as what?
Oh man,
Finally,
that's so
gonna play
nice
themselves
though.
in. Cortesia! Oh
Vic
my,
did
finally
incredible
denied,
once
but
he
he's
got Omen flash to
surely
make
got
sure
enough
that
in terms of the damage.
they could
Vic,
actually
5
get the
HP
kill.
and a dream. The tap pulled out.
30 seconds
Fast
left.
forwards, and now he knows it's not quite the case.
That's
Just
unlucky.
hold in for the repush.
God, they got wrecked on the last map.
Vic has been
Rough for
outstanding for
C9.
C9 all series, but in the 1v1 against Aspas, can't bring it through. And that's a dagger in the heart. They had opportunities to close out this round. Chose to push deep and try and work their way through A, but it's multi-kill from Cortesia.
Naughty Ann,
And
thank you
Aspas
so
in
much.
the
Or Naughty
1v1.
Zan, thank you so much for the 500.
Put
500 bits, bro. I
to
appreciate
C9
it.
in this series, 10
Imagine
to 3
being
now.
MIBR management after the
Cortesia
last
and
few
Aspas,
years in
look at the
VCT
kills that
and
they've been
Aspas
able
wants
to
to
put up
invest
here
his
on
time.
Haven.
I mean, they had to pay money for it though.
kills
They definitely had
with
to pay
13
money.
deaths. I mean, that's spectacular, and they've been so important
Yeah,
for this team.
I mean, it's
all
nice to
series
see
long.
that actually like proper going for it.
C9 are going to force, unless they win this round, it's looking pretty unrecoverable.
It's all or nothing. Aspas, here's your time to shine, and listen. handed a multitude of targets to pick from, and
Force
Shinam's happy
by.
to just collapse in after the fact.
Can't even get close to the site.
Quick dodge. A flash, actually, just not quite avoided in time here. Cortesia's gotta be careful.
No, there's no
He's
way
just
he's
bumping into
alive.
it. He's alive.
Oh, for
Furniture
God's
geometry
sake.
does not matter. He's still alive, still
It's
kicking.
just outrageous,
MIBR
though,
up
isn't
to
it?
11. The horse just not
It
working
just
out for
doesn't make
Cloud9.
any
It feels like a
sense.
bit of a collapse at this point.
Cortesia full blinded twice, doesn't die on the seaside.
Oh. And the Guardians are so good in those kind of situations too, because just double body shots and all the players on light armor are gone. I mean, Aspas throws in a headshot there for good value as well, but it's a bit brutal. C9, they started with a great performance in this series, and especially coming off the back of a really dominant series that we just watched from them. I was feeling great about
now
their
we're looking at
stocks,
this.
and
It's
kind
like,
of
well,
just trailed off as the series has gone on. I don't know whether that
had to
is
get
attributed
that.
to
Had to get that
the
Lotus
energy
game.
today, or whether it's to do with their map pool strength. But it hasn't quite been that same punch.
Definitely
here
the map
on
pick is
Haven
looking
at
a
all.
little
We haven't seen
bit
really any moments of it.
And it's brutal.
questionable,
they had the chance
but
to go to Ascent.
It's obviously
They looked
hindsight.
so good on last week. Instead,
We don't know how Ascent would have
chose to
gone.
head here to Haven, and it has been all MIBR thus far. Last time out of regulation called for Emmy. Would need to be practically perfect from here on
That is
out.
gonna be
but
one of the most-
money again is
Your
in
favorite
a really
players this
bad
year?
spot
Dude,
for
he's so
C9
fun
after
to
losing that
watch.
force buy.
His aim is incredible.
It's
It's
basically
sick.
just force up the entire way out.
And
Polvi.
It really is.
Polvi.
And I think this
Thank
is
you
where
so much for
a little
the
bit of this split
5.
becomes
the
really
5
important for the
gifted
MIBR
Polvi. I
players too.
appreciate
You want to
that.
make sure that you close this out and don't allow
Trying
C9
to
any level of a
trying to
comeback.
buy the
'Cause you
confidence
saw what
these days.
happened
I
on
see. I
Lotus.
like the approach.
C9 almost managed to win
Get the
that
good
map.
vibes going.
After MIBR
Get
were
the
up
good karma on your
9-3.
side. I like it.
Poor Mitch at the bottom of the scoreboard.
Yeah, that's
Thank
not
you
good.
so much,
High
Bobby. I
watch
appreciate
in
it.
order. 2 to 13.
Standing ahead.
Yeah, everyone get the
3.14.
Polvi UF spam going, because that's the
Suppress
best emote
immediately
we have
here.
here.
Eager
It's
engagement
so
there
good,
from
bro.
Vic.
Look at
He's
his
looking to see
face,
if he can
man.
draw some of that blood, but immediately
It's my
disengaging.
favorite. Look at it.
How does C9 get the Stingers into position to actually find
There's
any
so
value?
much of your face, bro.
Cortesia is just
It's
super
sick.
bold holding this angle. Might get pushed off the line by the drone, but I think he's confident enough. He can pick it back up if you want
Oh
to.
my goodness.
Has support as
Okay.
well.
Thing
His
is,
teammates
must
ready
win
to fight
round.
down short here.
They've got a good hold on towards the A site. Cloud9, at this point, inevitable they're going to be setting their sights onto it, looking to see if they can clear the way, but Util's going to be used in response of it. And here it is, dash in forwards with that dart, but no clearance into the corner. And
Whoa.
Cortesia, you can't be doing this to him.
Oh my goodness, he's already thinking about the other targets.
And Seba just whips it all the way
Dude,
around.
how did
with
Oxy get a
180.
double here? There was no util to help him other than straight up
Spray down
dash.
in order here. 2 players
pretty
left to
sure,
stand
unless I
for
missed it.
MIBR, looking to try and play into this retake.
Ospas is still alive though. And Verno has at least the salvos to try and make something of this.
Last player standing.
Didn't anticipate Vic already being in there.
Well, there's a chance.
Wanders forward and whoa, what are you doing up here?
They get a lot of upgrades. Sepka can...
Aspas, correct me if I'm wrong.
He has
Should be
another
saving onto this
upgrade though,
rifle.
right? Of guns?
I mean, that's the kind of thing you were criticizing him for last year.
Yep.
He's got 2250. He's confident to at least find nothing here.
He knows the timing though. He's just hoping and hunting for a bit of an exit, but he should be able to get out.
Yeah, everybody on C9 evading. And going out with better weaponry than they came in with, but still not like an amazing arsenal to work with here.
Okay, they
Got
were
one
stunned.
proper
Oh,
rifle out the back end of
dude. I
that.
said no
2
util and it
Guardians
was
and a
actually just
Stinger.
insane util.
So
Sova
still
got
a
double
bit wonky, the
assist there
economy.
as well. I wonder if there was a recon before
Another
this.
difficult round for Cloud9, but the momentum was not
Bobby,
halted
thank
instantly.
you so much, bro.
So there is still hope. Admittedly, a
Thank you as well,
flickering
man.
and very weak flame.
Best of luck with your next game as well, man.
They're heading back towards A.
Show me some confidence.
But MIBR, I think this time want to contest a little more. They have both initiators ready to go, and Teo makes this a lobby fight a real tough task.
Just trying to dodge to the side here. Smoke to weave in and out of, hiding from the initial dart, so Aspas is tucked to the corner. A bit of a fire going back and forth. Cloud9 are gearing up though to try and go into this hit here. Stacked 3 of these MIBR players are going to be realizing it pretty soon enough. Stealth drone. Only broken by net, so it doesn't really tell them the whole picture.
I wonder when Jenham's going to get involved in the A stack though, because they have got info, right?
Cortez
1,
has a lot of
2,
info
3.
walked up
Like
down too long. They can keep this stack
he
on
can
A.
go join his
There it is.
team
Flash
here.
forward to the
He
fault
could
line,
open
so
flash
spam
for
into
them.
smoke on top of it.
Smoke
Lighting
goes
his players
in.
up, but Foxy
Big
just can't
omen
quite
flash,
spray them
dudes.
down, still an
It's
attempt
just
to
like
flip
what?
back in. Is punished.
It's just about a
Cloud9
second too late, maybe
got
half
every
a second
avenue
too late.
watched for there. An attempt by MIBR to try and defend that one
When
is
they get a timeout?
immediately dismissed.
Left down into a 2v4. Pretty similar to a previous round, except that Cortez is in a much nicer spot to make something happen. And it doesn't really look like Mitch is thinking about this. Vic not holding it either.
Yeah, he was just watching it and ended up looking in a different direction.
Is he caged? Oh,
What are you going to be doing? Putting on a bit of a show for us, I think, here at this point. Obviously, with
caged
the
to allow the
reposition.
TP
Gotta be
as
smart
well.
with it. Cover the avenues. Make sure that he's that backup policy, lying in wait, and finally tapping away with a Guardian in hand, a bit of precision. And Calm ordered for in the middle of the round. Shaneham's going to be doing a lot of damage, though, to the economy. In these stray moments, and hopefully holding on to the right.
It might be after eco though.
For C9 though, these are simple rounds.
I'm definitely calling an
towards A
early
lobby,
timeout
take that
here.
space, re-exec.
Early
They've done it
timeout.
2 rounds now, and those re-execs have looked very
Bonkar's
nice.
here. Hello, Bonkar. Thank you so much for the 8 months, dude.
Keep it simple.
Damn, I get the
And
Bonkar
hope
Prime. Appreciate you, dude.
Basically, MIBR don't make major adjustments.
Everything's going alright, man.
For Mitch now, in a bit of a weird position. 2 and 14 to this point. He gets a kill this round, and he's at Pi.
I know.
Hoping to die here.
I was looking for it in that round as well, and Mitch didn't actually end up taking a fight at any
Bonkar's
point.
just here to watch his boy.
Kind of a bad situation where you're rooting for a player to get a kill in order to Pi. MIBR with 4 players stacked over towards A again. I mean, they had the stack in the right place in the previous round, but C9 still won.
That's all the
C9
nuggets I had in
managing
my
to find the
pocket.
weak side
Enjoy
of the
them.
map.
Thank you, dude.
I feel like I'm watching the first half all over again with these 4-1s.
The last
Start
the
heavy
last
towards A,
remains
2
of the
rounds in a row, then
NRG
go
salary,
back,
man.
4-1 into C.
And I wouldn't believe,
Thank you
except
so much,
that
bro.
C9 did actually run it back on Lotus.
It's always that inclination at the back of your mind that it could happen.
Different halves, of course. They
Yeah.
ran it back on the defense side.
Here it is, an attempt to try and flood their way back in here. MIBR have bodies and weaving in and out as well. They play Aspas in beautifully. He's able to pick off Oxy, remove one of the rifles from these fights, and
Ooh,
out
okay.
wide here, Vic with a bit of a spray
Yeah,
down.
I was getting a little bit worried
Mad
there.
attempt to try and get some control
Mitch.
and coverage in through the back
Mitch.
once more.
That is
There's
it!
Mitch! And he's got another kill, so immediately the pie is averted.
Yeah,
But it was there
half a
for a
second of
moment.
pie. Half a second of pie.
We got
pie.
Do we get to eat it? Is
Yeah,
that,
we get
is
the
that
pie.
fine? But he didn't.
Okay,
but
Vano
he
went
did
away.
pie,
It's
though.
when round
let's
ends.
have a little look.
I feel bad eating
No, it's not
this.
when round ends.
He pied.
It's when round ends.
No, it's not when round
Look
ends.
at
It's
it.
not
Why
He's
is-
played 4 and 13.
Do
I
they
don't know
all
why.
have pie?
At any
That's
point-
crazy.
Put the pie in your mouth,
He
Brent.
pied for like half a second.
Mods,
Well, you could-
Mods, we
it
can't
doesn't
argue
seem
this
fair.
anymore.
Pie in the
It's
mouth and
become
pie on
a
the
part of
face.
the
No
official
casting,
stream.
no
We've
casting
got to
for 30
accept
seconds.
it.
You can eat the
Surely.
pie for half a second.
They're out here
Okay?
eating pie.
You can eat the pie for as long as
What
Mitch
are
pie.
You're telling me, like, what are we meant to
And he
do
did a
there?
good job, and you know what? Maybe he'll end up getting back into this
I'm
game
telling
because
you.
he got that kill.
You can do play-by-play.
No, I
I'm telling you,
can't.
it's not that
You
bad.
can.
You're forced into it. All right, I'll do it. Half a mouthful, Oxy up and over, up, down, down to the power door, up.
Maybe I'll let
He's
you
going
go
to
for
play
a
Storm out. That's a
second.
full reveal into the back. Shorty in hand. He's going to try and make a go of it. Decapitating towards easier. Had to mid-gulp in the middle of all that.
Yeah, I was going to say, you can hear the mouthful.
MIBR set up for the retake here. 3 players working back in through garage. Drone realizes there's no one on alert, but Oxy in a position to make the difference.
Sidestep. Beautiful movement. And Oxy's going for a little bit more there with a dash to disengage. Weaving in and out. This is a hard chokehold. Cloud9. Not willing to give up any section of the site.
And why does it actually
So
feel
Joe,
like
yeah, I
C9
think
can
we
run
have
this
a
one
meeting,
all the way
Prodigy.
back? I mean, MIBR are thinking about
In
saving
between
already.
us, we can do
Look
it.
at him backing off over towards spawn.
The thing is, we got
Aspas,
to
he's got the weapon
change
they would most
the
like to
mind of
save,
Bacan.
And yet, he's reluctant
Bacan's
to
the
retreat.
leader of the
Now, though,
mods
with the drone heading towards
when
him.
it comes to stuff like
Skedaddle,
this.
buddy.
Tacked up
We'll
too,
group
just through
up
the
on
gap in the
Bacan.
door.
And it does really feel like C9 are going to be able to get back into this game because every round, it doesn't matter how much resistance there is, they're able to get in onto a site and win a post plan.
This forthcoming round is going to be very important for that
Look,
aforementioned
stock holders
comeback.
meeting,
Bruno,
Bacan's got the big
Hudson, both
90%
one
of
away
it.
from their ultimates. I imagine
Making all the
MIBR
calls.
wants to try and get those online. C9's going to know that too.
These are some really simple rounds, though. You know, Aspas spots them out and even gets an opening kill right at the beginning, and yet C9 just goes straight up the
It's
gut,
getting,
exec into C.
yeah, it's getting a little bit close.
There's no massive crazy fakes or anything to get them into positions. They're just playing default Valorant, and it's working.
Yeah, last map we had the dishonest map of
That's true.
Neon, Breach, KO everywhere. Here it's
No,
just
it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
about
Leave
the
it.
fundamentals.
We'll
MIBR, I imagine, focusing on that some is
we'll have a talk about
they
that
call their timeout, get fraud into the conversation.
because I think it's innocent.
Your eyes have to turn to Aspas, that operator he saved on through, and how much value he can bring to the team with it. Josh is still eating his pie, by the way.
Yeah, I
Moment
mean,
has passed.
well, I would like to eat the pie more. It's just sitting there staring at me.
There's a timeout. Have a bite.
I need kind of like a bottle of water.
I'm considering it a
Here, I
celebration.
haven't opened this one.
You haven't opened it?
No,
okay.
that's for you.
I'm gonna be like spitting pie all over the place.
That's okay.
It is open.
I don't think I drank from it.
I'm not,
Poison
you
the
can have
water?
that bottle of
Okay,
water. It
thank
was
you.
open. Listen.
We're eating the pie as a celebration of Mitch's IGLing, because you know what? You can still IGL your team to successful attack rounds from the bottom of the scoreboard while dropping 4 and 15.
Okay, this is
and that's what he's doing at the
getting
moment.
kind of close. We got
And
up
it's not
alpha
even like they're
Aspas. That's
navigating
definitely
away
a
from the
big
Aspas
change up.
operator. They just sent it up the gut in that round.
Yeah.
Still, that was
We
Aspas'
got
I think first round
ninth
that he
if
actually
they
had
needed
the
as well,
Ops, been
that's also
rifling
a
a fair
thing.
bit this half.
Yes, this should do.
Here's
I
the
don't-
second.
And
But
what
I don't
is
want to see
this
him
one?
get tricky with it. Like, it's
Wait, is
literally
this a
working.
set
They've got
strat?
4 rounds in a row here just by picking a site.
Feels like a
And
set strat. What is
they're
this?
They're not just sending it off rip every time, but they are picking their approach.
Is this a
and
real
then
late one that
running
lands
good
when you do your
executes to be able to
when you do your drone?
get into nice positions.
Danger
Bounce.
zone now is Aspas and Tart. Oh, it's gone
Hey,
way
it
past as well,
lands
so we can
back
take a
here.
cheeky peek here. Rolling Thunder. Where's that one going? Straight through into garage.
To then see if anyone's
Tanks
in
the drone
this
shot.
area.
A lot of
Then
patience
you
being
all
played by
close.
Aspas there, but still dash to the side and Oxy. Oh my god, he's already in your spawn.
Oh, now that is lovely.
Shorty's going for more.
Okay, it's kind of nice.
Finally denied and finally shut off.
You said you didn't want Mitch
You
to
got
get
recon
tricky
to
with it,
clear
but that
here.
is
You
a
got ult to
nice
get in the
call
space. Then
on
once
the
he
set play.
realizes he gets to here, he can
No,
just
that was
dash on
good.
top of it. He's
All
just
the way
behind them
back
all. They got a
to
smoke to
clear this
cover.
area behind garage window. See that no one's there. Oxy's then dashing up through garage,
Dude, that's a
pathing
new
all
one,
the way
though. We'll
behind
give
to
him that.
catch
That
the
is a new
stunned
one.
player's back C. And it's Aspas with an operator there.
Recon
Can't
deep.
do anything when stunned up with
Dash.
that op. Very pretty stuff from C9.
Yeah, that was a gorgeous set play to bring out. I can't be mad about that one. I did say that I didn't want him to get too tricky, but that one was, yeah, beautifully well orchestrated.
No, it was
And
nice.
also, if at any point you're going to run a strategy like that, it would be best to do it straight out of the MIBR timeout, because you stop them from being able to run their adaptation that they were calling.
The brain destroyer.
Isn't that old
is.
school?
That one is
It's
the
like
brain
similar
destroyer.
to strats, but I don't think it's been used like
Can't run it
this.
again, so now you're going back to the more standard stuff. But here's that setup.
This is 5 rounds in a row for Cloud9.
Yeah, just a really cool variation on the normal C dart. No one's in position to break it.
Cheeky.
And it allows Oxy to go for this pathing. And the smokes as well block off B and then block off spawn, so he doesn't have to worry about that either.
And it's interesting because that was Verno's ultimate use to defend his teammate's backside, not knowing that Oxy was pathing all the way around.
2020 strat, you reckon?
Another chance to draw some
Hey,
blood here
maybe.
from either team. Aspas
Maybe it's forgotten
tight
about
to
it.
the corner here with the Blade Storm in hand.
Well, last gimme.
You need an Aspas round to close this game out. Get MIBR up to 12.
So they put a stop to it. It's a rolling thunder.
Oh, that's a
Immediately,
fast shot.
Look at that. Aspas just pounces. Burner by
God,
his
that's
side.
a devastating trap
can
play
this
over
team
towards
do?
long here.
You said it,
He
Mimi.
saw it
Need an
instant. It was a
Aspas
fast
round trying
shot.
to really set the momentum
Doesn't
back
wanna
on
waste
MIBR's
his knife
side,
on
'cause they've
that.
been losing grip so far in this half.
Net can definitely go for a
Has to be
play if
net
he
now, a
wants
chance
to.
here in mid.
No more charges left.
Just poking and prodding for now.
Yeah, not confident enough to actually go for that one. Maybe
Yeah,
wondering
I think he
if
has
there was a
to.
trip that he was going to meet, but I think he would have heard it at that point. Didn't want to take the timing through the doorway, though. Cam above on the door frame. And he's content at this point to just try to dismantle what's going on the other side of the map.
Aspas was quick to try and rotate away from this one here, narrowly avoiding most of the stuns coming his way, but 37 seconds left. This is going to be a quick pivot. Call for by Cloud9. Net doesn't actually have too much space here when he's making this call.
They saw Breach and Jet there. Know it's likely to be the Cypher site on C.
Ivano
But still,
has
MIBR has
salvos.
good tools to win a
His
retake
arts
here
and stun
the
come back in
5v3.
time.
I need a few more picks though.
Does Net go
As
for
you
a
said,
wild
MIBR have all
play?
the tools to really stop this one here already. The salvo's going to be used. Sprayed out. Net has got to be careful. Narrowly avoided most of this one, but stunned up and straight through the wall here. And here he is, fast onto the flank. That's Shayna. Looking to try and put a stop to this one. Not a spike to go down, but the heat applied in through the back. Shepard wins. Critical fight at that, but he's got a lot more
My
to do. And
goodness,
against
Aspas,
Aspas,
that is fair play.
improbable just looks
There's,
impossible.
it feels like every duel
And
he
I
won
wanna
was
see that
incredibly
first kill
fast.
from Aspas again at the
Not sure
beginning
anyone
of
had a
this
chance
round. He was stunned up
in all
midair
three of
from
his
the
duels
breach
here.
ult, barely saw his opponent.
It's his own
Here it
team's
is.
breach ult
Like
as well,
that's
right?
fast.
Yeah, I don't even.
Or is that a breach stun on the other side actually?
I think both. He
Yeah.
barely saw Oxy, but one blade does it.
Yeah, that's bonkers.
Fast,
And these
but
two
all
kills
three.
on the retake as well. It's just a thing of beauty.
Up to 22 kills. He and Cortesia were absolutely
Okay,
farming
4
in the
chances.
first half. Slowed down
C9
slightly, couldn't really find
maybe
their
have a set
opportunities.
strap
and big
with the
refight has just
Omen
given them the
or-
confidence again. Puts them up to series point. C9 need another 4 in a row.
MIBR
Cage to
be yearning
cross.
for a chance like
Dude,
this.
MIBR go
a
for
few
the
more
4
as well.
pass.
Getting
Oh,
a
god,
little
they
bit
go.
too aggro. And still Vic trying to hold
He's
that
stunned.
one down. Wasn't he stunned in the midst of all of that still? Pushed out to the open anyway, and eventually
Vic
will
is still
fall.
having an insane game though.
But Bren, the seaside is open in all that chaos. C9 will get a post plant here.
John's going to be used to try and clear out a way in through garage. Smokes it down. You can play off site if you want to, and it looks like that's a call.
They still got double
Made
raid
here by
boss though.
Cloud9. Everybody
Aspas.
playing down to long.
Yeah, they're
Does
falling
he?
off site because of the lack of smokes, but Mitch has full breach util, so they could actually want to fight back into this.
Could get dangerous.
No cages on Cortesia.
Time's not ticking too hard just yet. Updraft up, it's a high ground perch, but Oxy's immediately
Damn,
ripping
dude.
heads clean off. And he wants even more. It's dash procced, anticipating a swing from a specific type of angle, and Aspas so wants to deliver it still. It's getting away from him now. Flash, util, it's in abundance here for Cloud9. From the brink, despite the 2-player disadvantage. Evened up into the 3v3, they somehow find a way to win that round out.
Oxy with 2 magical shots by the look of things. We didn't quite catch it from his POV, but we'll potentially see it in the replay. How has Vic got 2 from here?
Yeah,
Like
I
you said,
don't know.
Stunned on
up.
both kills. Did someone's been watching
Stand up
the
and
How
then
to Shoot Well
and then
Breach
got
on
the
TikTok.
salvos out of them.
And then, yeah, Oxy gets the kill on the jump up there.
Smoke of the tap,
Verno
yeah,
was
probably
trying
should have.
to
I
get
think he
into
just
a
didn't
better
want to get caught
position.
out doing it, but
They bring it within 3. It is still doable for Cloud9 to get it to overtime.
On a C hit.
Go back to what was working for him. Updraft away from the trip, TP forwards into that smoke on top of it.
oh, this is
Full
nice.
evacuation from MIBR.
Smoke close,
Careful with the
close.
plant, enough of the push it
Recon
back.
at the back.
A lot of
Smoke
tension in
top
the air
of
here.
sight,
Couple of
so you
pot
can't
shots
face
flying
from
forwards, but now
here.
with a util. It's more concrete effort here from MIBR to see if they can lay claim. Dice up, section up most of this side here. Cartesia
Dude,
right from the side.
Oxy is
Oxy!
Going
He's
insane, bro.
unleashed!
Another
4
4K.
kills.
It's like his sick
And
4K or something
Cloud9 just
insane.
will not die.
Oxy, the superstar
Dude, his
for
shots are-
Cloud9.
His shots are so
Whenever
nice,
this team
man.
is under pressure, he's the man to deliver. Going
Right,
toe
he
to
gets
toe with
dinged
the
during
duelist
this as
people call
well.
the GOAT. And delivering a blade storm around himself.
Oh my God, bro.
God. Those shots were too clean.
I was expecting a massive pop-off there from Oxy, and he does go for the pop-off, but then he's immediately locked back in. This team really believes that they are going to win this map. You see how quickly he reset, thinking about the next round, thinking about getting back in, and what's the next game plan going to be? How am I going to have that
Yeah,
level
2
of
more
impact
rounds.
again to get my team to OT?
7 of the last 8 rounds won for Cloud9.
The series,
only need
it's been
2
really
more.
good.
They're starting to do
doing really,
massive
really good.
damage to MIBR's economy too. Everybody on light armor right now for MIBR. They've taken their time out. This one, the last one that they've got access to before overtime comes. And if MIBR lose this, then their economy is going to be, I mean, you know, light armor bulldogs or whatever for the final round of regulation. And they're not getting close to any massive ultimates either, but perhaps Verno's Tejo ult.
How does C9 look? Pretty good.
This round is it. Right here, right now. Can C9 take it to overtime? It's all on this.
Tanuki, maybe. I need to look at like times of when
Pivot
stuff's
point
going
in
on.
the series.
They finished a little bit early, which
Cloud9.
makes me think their playoffs are a
Tenacious
little bit
man,
earlier.
not willing to give up.
Not entirely sure.
C9, if they could bring this back, it would be a lock-on playoffs.
Okay,
They
4
want this
chances
win
down
after letting it
to
slip back on
2
Lotus.
chances.
They've had Cortesia holding
And
C on his own.
MIBR managed to get 2
Now
buys
Aspas
out of
comes
it.
over. but he's alone.
And
Can he
Werner's
stop the
really
tide of
missing it.
Cloud9?
I say a lot of utility did
Slow,
instant drone
slightest
over
of
towards here.
windows. That's a
Oh
tag onto
boy.
Oxy. If you
Oh,
want
it's
straight
good damage at
bullets.
the moment.
Might even collect another one. 140, 10 HP. Oxy going to be thinking twice about this one, and it's more time for rotates on top of it. So MIBR shore up the
I
defense, bring up the barricades. But now they're going to withstand most of this util coming their way.
Mate, you're 10
Oxy,
HP and you've just double entried.
Set up for success. Mitch might be sitting at the bottom, but the util was perfection and still an attempt to flood in by MIBR. They want to go for it. It's quirky with the movement, but have committed at best. They're just not really trying to lay claim in through the back of the site, and finally, here they come. Shanum, Cortesia, expecting something. Mitch from the side, out
Mitch
of
had to go
nowhere.
big there.
And Cloud9 find the 11th.
The man who came into this
Damn,
half pied, shows up and drops a massive 2K to keep his team in it. Oxy had 10 health for these
Yeah,
kills.
he has 10 health for the double.
Back-to-back perfection.
I like the timing of the stun on this as well.
from the
That's
young
nice.
man in backside C.
Beautiful as apple pie. Gorgeous little play from Mitch. Gorgeous little play.
He says chowing down on the pie again.
Yeah, well, here it is.
Okay,
One last
we
chance
got
for MIBR
one
in
last go at
regulation.
it.
Can they close
Outlaw
out this
comes
series?
out for net, and he's got
Or is it gonna be
5
going to
people that he can
OT?
one-shot.
Cloud9, slow and steady. Cautious
Okay,
beginning.
they do let him get a
Ult's gonna be
free
given up
ult
here, so Burno
though.
earns himself the ult. Everybody walking
And we
up
get
past
into
this
the
lurking
rough
smoke.
pause.
That's going to be dissipating. Idiot step just the
Smoke
one before
for
the
Duelist,
instantaneous
though?
trade-off. Now you're seeing it, neural theft. That's going to be giving a bit of a indicator of what's going on, and that narrowly avoiding
Yeah, I mean, it's
instant
close.
defeat.
I think he took a tick of the
he
damage there,
did
didn't
tick
he? So
one.
he was probably only a frame or two away from dying.
And here comes the pivot option, straight through B. It's a new
Kill
look for
trip, though.
Cloud9. Most of his rounds have been ending
trip.
on C. Still,
Ooh, they
reveal
broke
up.
it
Mitch is going to be
fast.
leading the charger. His
Okay,
team
they
trying
get
to
the
get in
plant
there.
all
There's no
4 on side
pushback
at the moment.
From MIBR.
And there's no smoke for
And
the
there's no,
retake
yeah, there's
either.
no smoke. It's a pretty good call from C9 to insta-go here once they killed the Omen.
MIBR just trying to
Plastic
find
pill with the prime.
positions
Thank you so much, man.
to try and play this
Appreciate the
retake
prime
from,
usage.
but
Thank you very
split up
much.
across the board.
You have to look to our spots in garage.
He's going to be taking a peek soon enough. Mitch, a timing to be taken, but he's got his head on a swivel.
How late
Both of
does
them trying to hold
Aspas
this one
play?
in through the back. That's Vic just trying to narrowly avoid most of that, but stunned up
Yeah,
here.
this is
Barrel.
gun.
So Aspas trying to bait the shot as well to try and favor himself in a setup for the fight. And even with that whip setup, Sepa somehow misses it. This is being stuck all the way, surely. Defense in order.
no, that's how it went.
MIBR win it.
Nuts, man.
13 to
Dude,
11.
that was the duel. Aspas
And
won
my
that
God,
one.
what a finish to the series.
Dude, crazy series.
All of the wind just taken out of Cloud9 sails at the very end. Bitter disappointment.
Yeah.
After they ran it all the way
Kind of
back.
smiling
and you
about
look
it
at
though.
Vic
They
at
know
the
they
end
know
there.
it's super doable.
Head in his hands. Nah.